In 9 months, I turned this abandoned $160,000 18-room apartment building with no tenants and no income into an $800,000 property with huge passive cash flow. Here is how I did it. Now we have a joint here, which is a little like a triangle shape where I don't want the water to be blowing in sideways. A little bit is okay. It doesn't have to be like a perfectly closed in building, but there's this edge here, and I'm going to try to switch the camera around. You can take a look at it. And just one moment. So you can see here we've got this corner, and I've got to do something with it to try to seal it up. I put in some screws to put a little triangle piece, but it wasn't quite the right size, but I think it's sufficient. So what I'm going to do now is try to put an edge on it to make it look more finished. And it looks like fun. I had to drill backwards to attach it, and now I'm going to try to dress it up a little bit. We're preparing to paint the metal the metal bars on the windows. So because it's quite a big job and they're all little twisty pieces, I decided to attempt to use the spray gun. And before we do that, we had to spend a lot of time here putting cardboard to cover the windows and around the window frames. So once it's done, I know parts of it won't be reached because we didn't do such a great job, but it should cover everything up, and then we can just do some touch-ups with the brush, hopefully. So let's see how it goes. It's October 6th, and I worked through the rain because we had all the equipment out to spray the bars on the windows, and we covered it with cardboard. But because it's kind of underneath the overhang of the roof, it didn't get wet. Very fortunate with that, just kind of getting wet as I'm using the paint sprayer. So we did this with the windows in the front, and then we worked our way around the back. So here we are at the back of the building. And it's quite narrow back here, just a couple of feet between the wall. There's like a retainer wall and the building. And so just trying to make the most of the space back here. It's used mostly for drainage out the back, and they have all the, the water meters. The cardboard was from the IKEA packing boxes. I had enough to cover about 3 to 4 windows. So after spraying, the cardboard was moved to the next set of windows. Mostly it worked like cookie cutter. The idea was to save time by not doing the tedious painting with a small brush. It looks like a cool idea, but in the end, I'm not sure it really saved any time. Painting the wrought iron bars on the railings definitely saved time because there was virtually no prep time. All we did was hold a piece of cardboard behind while spraying to contain the overspray. You are seeing this in real time, a bit boring, because I wanted you to see the spray time is very minimal, only about 45 seconds per window. But the prep time was 10 times longer. Still, the whole job was done in a day. The usual 14-hour day, that is. What the heck is wrong with the paint sprayer? Hardly any paint is coming out and it's so blotchy.
Just hold me tight and don't let go.